realised I haven't spoken to you for a little while. The difference because it's going to be edited straight to like your next clip. But I recorded some clips from Manchester Marathon and I've realised that I didn't tell you how it went. So I'll do that and then do an overview of like this week as well, because it's Saturday now. So like the week after the half, I've not really done all that much in terms of recording. I think I've recorded a little bit on a run, but not really like anything post half or anything like that. I'm just going to finish making this bed because it's going to annoy us otherwise. Can you move, darling? Thank you. Oh, I am a little bit sniffly, which is a little bit concerning because I didn't want to be ill, but my boyfriend's not very well and I feel like I'm probably getting his lurgy now, so that's great. Thanks for that, Joe. Yeah, so the half. I will put a few clips in, but I just want to like do a bit of an overview. It's been nearly a week since that race. And honestly, like, I was quite surprised at how it went. So I went into it. It was a tempo half as per the plan I'm following, but I thought, no, I want to practice. Instead of trying to keep it as a steady tempo effort, I want to practice paces and do a bit of a progression run just to keep it controlled, not to push for a PB, just to see if I'm good at controlling it close to my limit. So I went out and did up to 3 miles at 10:30 to 10:50 pace, 3 to 10 at 10:10 to 10:30, so getting a little bit faster and holding that for the 7 miles. And then for the last 10 to the end, aimed for 9:50 at 10:30. I'll put my splits on screen. You can see that I kind of stuck to that. The issue with Media City Half is it's a 2-lap course, so you can see where I've got quicker because I'm at the finish line even though I'm on my first lap. So the super fast runners that had like lapped me were coming past me as I was near the finish. So you're getting all of the hype of the finish line. You're getting people running past you really quick because obviously they're super fast runners because they've lapped you. Get caught up in that moment, and I think a lot of runners did do that because I noticed that after that, like the finish line bit, when you're going out for your second lap, there was a lot of people there that were walking, and I think you do like unintentionally get like picked up in the speed and the hype of like people finishing and like the noise of the finish line and all the crowds and stuff. Aside from that, I thought I did really well. So my half marathon PB is 2:15 and I got 2:17:21 I think was my chip time. Annoyingly, Strava didn't record it as a half because it was 13.06 miles, so I don't know where I lost that there. I did stop it as soon as I got over the line, but like God knows where I lost that. The signal, I suppose, because it was a proper course. I'm not bothered about the Strava thing. If it was a race, though, if that was my race that I trained for and Strava didn't clock it as the full distance, I'd have been devastated. Went really well. My partner came with, he got a few like B-roll shots, so any B-roll that you see in, or any me running is all because of him, so that was nice. It's funny because he'll like get a video and then he'll run ahead like absolutely taking the piss out of the runners that are dying because he's just like running ahead to get another one, bless him. But yeah, went well. Fueling as well went well. I had 2 gels and I had carbs in one drink and electrolytes in the other. What I will say, and I keep doing this, my gels are fine, timing the gels are fine, timing my drinks are not. So I'll always start a run, no matter what kind of run it is, and I'll go out and I'll be like, right, every 15 minutes I'm going to have a sip and I'm going to alternate between the two. And like after an hour I just forget. So then I'm like, oh God, I haven't had a drink. So then I'm drinking it to be like a constant stream and I just keep forgetting to do it. So I need to practice that. What else have I been doing this week? I did an easy run. I've had 2 easy runs so far actually. One was half an hour and one was an hour, so it's been quite a nice week for that. I haven't been in the gym because I was doing like our warm up at my hoop class that I go to, squatting like the side of my leg, like it felt like a tendon rather than a muscle, just felt a bit niggly, so I haven't been to the gym. I thought I'm just going to focus on my runs and I'm going to go to the gym next week. My runs are up and as well for the last 8 weeks, so that's starting next week, so I'm going to be doing 1 gym session and 4 runs, so I need to just figure out what that's going to look like. I might try to do my short run on my hoop day, so I've got an actual rest day where I can rest, rather than, I know like hoop isn't, but I'm feeling like, not tired, I don't think that tired's the right word. I can feel the fatigue, and I feel like even like stuff like editing this video, I've got no time to do anything else apart from the exercise and work. So I do need to do that. I sound like I'm getting a cold, and that's not very good. I cannot afford to be ill. I haven't got time. The 2 easy runs were good, easy, kept my heart rate low. Today, Saturday, because we're going to go out for the day tomorrow, so I've moved my long run to today. I'm going to sort Hound out, take him out first, because I always think I'll walk him after my run, and then I get in and then I think, no, I can't be bothered, bless him. So I'm going to do that. It's a 15, is it 15 miles? It's like a progression run. So it's starting in zone 2 and then I'm finishing in zone 5, and I think it is 15 mile. It's 20, is it 24k? Sometimes I think I should work in kilometres, because like the numbers are going to go quicker than what they do for miles. So is that like better for your head? I don't know. 5 miles in zone 2, then 7.5 miles in zone 3, then 4.3 miles in zone 4, and then 0.6 miles in zone 5. So that's going to be fun. Also, I did speak to you on my run, because I was twisting that I hadn't gotten the segment that I'd went out for, so I was like, haha, now I'm going to get it. Yeah, not much to report there. Legs are feeling good after the half. If you watched last week, you will know that I tried and failed to get a segment because I didn't run far enough to the start point, and today I'm going to go get it. So it should take us to, I don't know actually, but we won't have much more to do by the time I've done that. But yeah, 55 minutes of easy running. Let's go. Someone else had ran it, so now there's someone else ahead of me. So I'm getting that segment today, and then I'm going to do a lap somewhere else. I've just decided that I just want to be that proper toxic runner that just steals everyone's local legends. Not because I want them to feel bad, but I want me to have something to go out for. And I am a little bit, not competitive because I'm not a fast runner, but something like local legend is good, because it doesn't matter how fast or slow you are, you can go and steal that from like elite level speed runners and just have something for yourself. Yeah. So I'm going to do that today. I need to do 2 laps of that road, so I need to go out and back and out and back, and then I might do like a little loop around. There's like a nature reserve further up, like in my direction. That segment's like 1.5 miles, so I'm knackered. Went to see Maximo Park last night at the Academy in Leeds, and I really like Maximo Park, and I really liked Maximo Park when I was younger. But I didn't realise that I must be at the younger end of the spectrum of people that like Maximo Park, because the gig felt old. And maybe the bands that I like now have a younger crowd. Like, the gigs that I go to. I mean, obviously not some of them. Like, we've got tickets for My Chemical Romance. I'm expecting them to be my age. But these weren't my age. I thought older people would be like a little bit more polite at gigs. But actually, the people around us were the rudest that I've ever been around. I mean, yeah, like, it's, my boyfriend laughs at us because like, it's wherever you stand, because it's true. But actually, I would have rather have been at a gig with like loads of young'uns, because they're more respectful of your space, whereas there was just like loads of like men, probably like 5 to 10 years older than me, just like dancing, but dancing on us to move us out the way. Like, no, I don't know what it is. I told one of them at one point, because I was like against this pillar, so I couldn't move. There was like a concrete pillar thing next to me, so I couldn't go anywhere, and he was just like they had loads of room, and he just kept like dancing us into it, and it was just like, howie, maybe I'm getting old, maybe I am getting old, maybe that's the issue. Just like, I'm all for you pushing around, I'm all for people having a really nice time, but when it felt intentional. Like, if it's unintentional and you're just dancing and having a nice time and I happen to be stood too close to you, that's fine, that's a gig. But it just felt a bit, it felt malicious. It felt like he was trying to make me move out the way because he wanted where I was stood. Like, it was really bizarre. Anyway, it was a really good gig. Really nice to be in a room singing indie songs, because all the gigs I've been to recently have been a little bit heavier than indie. But yeah, really enjoyed it. I'm just talking now because I don't want to go and do what I need to do, clearly. I'm a little bit worried about this snotty nose. It's just one nostril. I might have a lemsip before I go. I'm also going to have some electrolytes before I go as well. Take 3 gels maybe, because it is 15 miles. I don't know how it's going to go doing that, like the heart rate progression. I know I did the pace progression for the half, because I find pace easier to control than heart rate to a certain extent. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Also, I always think that zone, I've never learned, I always think that zone 4 is going to be really, really like fast. But it's not. It's like just an easy run still, just with less me checking my watch less, because that's where I end up, usually zone 4. Right, I am going to go. I will try and get some footage while I'm out. I'm going to walk him first, maybe eat something else before I leave, and then get on my merry little way and do this run. The sun is out and the paths are drying, but I don't think that it'll be dry in the, like, you know, like the muddy bits. The muddy bits are still going to be muddy, and I've only got road shoes, so we'll have to see how that goes as well. But yeah, I'll talk to you while I'm out there, and I will catch up with you soon. I am going to finish this video. This video, I think, is probably going to be 2 weeks in one, because I've not been so good at uploading, and I'm falling behind because training for a marathon and working full time and just being an adult is hard work. I don't know how people do this that have kids. I don't have kids. I have a dog, which is pretty much my child. But like, I don't know how you find the time, and not even just the time, because yeah, I get up early. I didn't get out of bed till 9:30 this morning. But like the early mornings to then go and do a 15-mile run to then be a parent all day is a superhuman. I don't know how people do it. Many people do. So I like the idea of doing a park run with a pushchair. A pushchair. Yeah, and they called it a wheelchair. Say I don't have kids, obviously. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit, so I don't have to go. So I'm gonna go. I've made my bed. Annoyingly, I washed my hair and dried it yesterday, and I'm gonna have to, like, that was my phone going. I'm gonna have to put it up and get it sweaty. But it'll be worth it for a day trip with the dog tomorrow, won't it? I think. Right, I'm gonna go, and I will speak to you soon. Wish me luck. Finished zone take 1 and zone 3, but it feels hard today, and I don't know why. Started off really good actually, but now it's starting to feel a bit like not so good. The weather feels really close though, so I don't know if it's that, but I'll catch up with you in a bit. I've done it again and picked a ridiculously muddy route. Like, why? Why do I do it? But I know that this bit's muddy. I don't know why I've done it. But so the plan was to walk this nature reserve a couple of times and bag this segment. It's a local legend, but actually it's so muddy that it's like really slowing us down in bits. So I might abort that mission and just go back to the roads and see what I can get over there. Because I'm just having to walk every like 2 minutes, which is really annoying. I can still get a bit of it. I don't fancy doing laps of it because that bit that I've just done was so muddy. So I'm probably just gonna go from there. Very annoying. Hello, long time no speak. I have been out of action with a cold for a full week. Last time I ran was last Saturday. It's Sunday today, like the following Sunday, not the next day. 2 seconds. Pause Nicki Minaj. Yeah, so I'm gonna go see what it's like. Take it really, really easy
and just see how we get on. I don't feel too bad. I don't feel ill. It's more like the congestion that's bothering us. So I've had one of those little nose sprays that feel grim but actually do work. So I'm out of breath. I had one of those. It's meant to be a zone 2. It's meant to be a zone 2 8 miles. So what I've done is switched my deload. Was meant to be like this week coming up, but I've switched it so it was last week. So the week that I was out is going to replace the deload week, because technically my legs have rested. My legs feel really fresh, to be fair. It's just my breathing that's going to be an issue if anything is. So I've got some electrolytes. I've got 2 gels. I've got 8 miles on the plan, but I don't know if I'm going to do the full 8 miles. I'm going to go out and see how I feel. My focus is on next week, like from tomorrow onwards. This is just a bit of a test of the legs, but I've got the stuff I would need in case I do run a little bit longer. There's 2 runs, 2 segments that's been stolen off us while I've been out of action, so I'm going to definitely go get them minimum, unless I get out there and I'm absolutely dying. Then obviously I won't do anything, but bare minimum is get my segments back, get my crowns back, and yeah, see how it goes. I've got a long sleeve on because I've got shorts on, but it's looking really sunny out there. But it's going to be an easy run, so I'm not going to be moving at any speed, so it should be fine. I think that's all I need to tell you. This is probably going to be either on the end or the beginning of another video, because there's no point in us doing a video for the sake of one run. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm finishing this. We'll figure it out, but I'm back, I hope. I've got my hair redone. It's nice having it like this kind of colour, because you can kind of, I've had it like a little bit more red this time. I don't know if it's, I do like it. I don't know if I prefer the initial colour that I got. They all fade to the same thing anyway, so it's just fun to play about with them, but I do like it. I like how shiny it makes it look. Anyway, the battery on my camera's low. I'm gonna go, because now I'm just putting it off. You get to a point where that's all you do when you just delaying the inevitable. So yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. I will speak to you soon. Wish me luck. I'm back. I haven't gotten any of those local legends, so I'm like an old person with technology sometimes. So someone's overtook me and stolen mine. I thought I just needed to get it once, but now me and Claire are equal, and I need to do it again to have one up on Claire to get the local legend. But then I'm looking at another one, and I know I've done that again, but it's only saying I've done it once, and I know I've done it more than once, because I've done it more than once recently. So I don't know where I'm going wrong, or is it because I've got it on private, because, you know, like how you have your radius from where your house is. Could be that. I'll adjust that and figure it out. Anyway, so it looks like I'm going to go after Claire again next week. I can feel my breathing feels like, I can feel like as if my throat has a smaller hole than normal. But my heart rate wasn't too bad. I'll put everything on the screen here. It went up towards the end slightly, but it wasn't like anything crazy. I hadn't gone into like zone 4, it was like zone 2 to 3. And I was kind of I made the decision to just run to feel and not be checking my watch all the time. So considering that was how I ran, it was in zone 2 to 3 anyway, which is what I would have ran it in had I been trying to make it an easy run. So that's kind of gives us a boost. At least I haven't lost all fitness in the week that I've not been well. Yeah, I'm not 100% yet, but I'm glad I did it and tested it. And it wasn't bad, it just wasn't like 100%, but it's not going to be if I've been out not well. So just gonna get into it easy. I haven't got a long run until like the end of the week, so like a week from now. So by then I should feel a lot better. I can just hear like my breath feels a little bit more breathy, if that makes sense. But all in all, a bloody good run. And I guess I'll go now. I'll catch up with you soon. If this is the end of this video, I think it probably will be. I don't know where I'm up to with my editing. I'm so far behind with everything. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.